Hello class, good afternoon. So we're gonna have a short lecture on how to do computer-aided qualitative data analysis using Orange. So this is just a short lecture video. You could repeat this process over and over again till you get how to operate the software. So I will just do the basic computations. So this is the environment inside Orange, the data mining software that you're gonna use. So we're gonna mine qualitative data from the responses of students. So I got the data when I was doing my dissertation on spatial intelligence. So first, we're gonna start right click and start uh, corpus. So here, if we're gonna do qualitative data analysis, everything starts with the corpus. So here, the corpus, you load that. You're gonna find the main data file. So we're gonna load the main data file from Excel. Let's look for the statistical data. This is from my study. Okay. So the qualitative phase is already loaded, and this is now the corpus or the start. Then we're gonna drag this because we're gonna need to pre-process the text first so that it could be understood. Because sometimes, especially if the data is large, we're talking about thousands of data. Some respondents might add emojis or I think some of these letters here, and you may want um, to pre-process these ahead of time. Okay. It will just depend on you. So the basic is you're gonna have to pre-process the text first. Then through this, we'll develop the word cloud. Click that here. Here, the word cloud. So in the word cloud, we're gonna have the different sets of words that were repeated in the study. So you have here module, intelligence, visualize, experience. So these are the most common words that were repeated. If you're gonna tilt it, it's gonna change again. So which means that these are the words that are repeated all throughout the entire um, um, qualitative data that we gathered. The next is we're gonna have to do the sentiment analysis. We're gonna drag the pre-processed text and gonna do sentiment analysis. So in the sentiment analysis class, okay, now click this here. You have a lot of choices. You could either do the Liuho, VADER, multilingual sentiment, Senti-Art, Lila, sentiment, custom dictionary, but of course, we're gonna do the VADER or the Valence Aware Dictionary for Sentiment Reasoning. Then from that, if you want to view uh, the data that was analyzed, you're gonna present that from the sentiment analysis into a data table. So that's the data table here. That's we're gonna get the sentiment analysis. So since you have 25 respondents on this short study, this these were their. I'm gonna move this. Um, Here, this is the title. There are 1 to 25 respondents. And these are the content of what they told. Then these are the index, which means their numbering. And we have here the positive emotions, the negative emotions, the neutral, and the compounded. Okay. So we could see class that the values are big since the compounded, both the positive and negative, is approaching to 1, which means that most of the sentiments of the students towards the use of computer softwares are positive in enhancing their spatial intelligence. That's why it's here. First student, it's 0.998, 9957, 9831 here. And I think the lowest here is 0.8516, which is still high. If the data set is contains negative emotions, you could see negative numbers. So as it approaches 1, it becomes positive, and below 0, approaching to the negative, its sentiment becomes negative. So that's why it's important, class, that when you ask for qualitative data, you try to tell your respondents if they could use emojis, they could caps lock, but I think that's easy to work in your generation. Most of you are like that after all. Okay, so you have already mined uh, the different data sets. Then we could also do a heat map analysis, class, from the, I think we could do this from the pre-processed text directly. Do a heat map, search here. This is the heat map of the study. So we could choose the color. We could do a blue, green, magenta, or yellow. Okay, so you could actually see um, the heat map in the study. So the index is 1 to 25. So just do some changes. Okay, I think its colors are almost the same, since you can't most of the responses are positive. Also, could change save this one into PNG. Okay, the same also with our word cloud. You could save this into a PNG as well. You could use this in your study. Same here with the data table. Okay, does not have the option here. Okay, maybe last time I just encoded this indices. Okay, class. So now you could really see how easy it is to perform sentiment analysis using VADER in software Orange. Actually, Orange is quite powerful. You could also mine directly data from the New York Times about a certain topic and look at the sentiments of the people on it. Okay, so this is just an easy diagram. This is a basic application of Orange in doing sentiment analysis using Vader or Valence, our dictionary for sentiment reasoning. I already talked to some of the instructors. Then I talked to Architect Aspiras. Maybe we'll try to have a workshop at the Performing Arts Theater for this one. After Orange, we're gonna use, I'm gonna post lectures on how to use jazz and jam movie in making, doing statistical analysis. Okay, so Orange class is just a freeware. You don't need to pay anything. That's why I'm using this, and that's why uh, this is for me. It's better to use this, especially when you want to publish data or doing research. So if you have any further questions or clarifications, class, we will meet virtually during our class schedule again, and during our workshop for this software. Okay, so best of luck. I hope that you all made it in the midterms. Okay, good luck, class.